Accurate forecast in Central Texas. This is Fox 44 Weather with Chief Meteorologist Mike LaPoint.
It was a very hot day here in Waco, Central Texas in general. Lower 90s. We tied a record high temperature today. We made it to 91 degrees. It's the third time this month we've had temperatures at least 90 degrees. 91 was also set back in 1928. Right now we are looking at nothing but blue skies. Pretty quiet weather across most of the area. This is down in the Temple area. Our live Centex seamless gutter sky tracker, 90 degrees with a wind out of the south around 14 miles per hour. We've got 91 degrees in Gatesville. It's 89 in Killeen, 90 in Waco. Current temperature in Hearn, 90, and sunshine down in College Station. Yeah, it's hot, right at 90 degrees. As we look at our exclusive Viper radar, nothing going on. We were talking about some showers and storms popping up with the heat of the day. Those are called convective thunderstorms. We don't need a front, we don't need a trough to kick those off. They just occur when we get real hot, and that's what we were seeing across parts of the area. Where we are still seeing some showers and some isolated storms up toward the Dallas area. You can see a severe thunderstorm warning now just off to the east. That's traveling east. Also around Cleburne, that's traveling east as well. The atmosphere has been pretty dry across most of our area, and that's why we haven't seen much in the way of any showers or storms. Here's our visible satellite picture. What we are looking at is, again, partly to mostly clear skies, a few more clouds down to the south and to the west. That'll eventually start to migrate in our direction here as we go toward the next several hours. Radar picture, there's the big picture. Wanted to show you what's happening. Not much off to the west, so pretty quiet weather expected here once the sun goes down. Now, take a look at the forecast. This is our futurecast. 7 o'clock this evening. Still high and dry weather across most of the area. Again, a few scattered showers and storms to our north. They will fall apart once we lose the sunshine. That's the heat. That's what's generating all the energy up there. As we hit the overnight period into early tomorrow, we'll start to see some clouds kind of move in. That's some moisture being drawn up from the south. As we hit noon, looking pretty quiet here. That front just kind of hanging around. So kind of a mix of sun and clouds. Temperatures, as you can see, will be in the 80s. And then a little bit more moisture creeps into the picture late tomorrow into Thursday. So Thursday we'll have a chance of some rain across the area. And as we go throughout the day on Thursday, on again, off again. Hopefully everybody will see something. And it looks like by 5 o'clock in the afternoon and evening, maybe even some heavier rain off to our west. But there's no rain in the forecast tonight. We've got mainly quiet conditions with partly cloudy skies. Low temperatures dropping to around 61. And then look for a mix of sun and clouds tomorrow. It'll be cooler than what we hit today. Again, 91 today, which tied the record high. But tomorrow's 84 is still way above our average, which should be in the 70s. And then here's the long range 10-day forecast. 50% chance of showers and storms on Thursday, 73, 75. Even better chance of scattered rain, maybe a thunderstorm. Not looking for severe weather. We'll keep an eye on that, though. And as we hit the weekend, look at these temperatures back into the mid to upper 80s. Front moves through on Sunday, a little bit cooler, but a little above average to start next week in the upper 70s, and those nighttime lows will be in the 50s and 60s. Down toward Bryan and College Station, there's that mix of sun and clouds. Tomorrow, 84, 40% chance of showers, maybe an isolated storm Thursday. Better chance, though, on Friday. The good news is, MG, it's out of here in time for the weekend. The weekend looks great. Low to mid 80s for highs with a mix of sun and clouds.
Beautiful. I think today, too, I felt a little bit more of the heat walking out there in the afternoon. So the sun was definitely beating down. It'll hopefully calm down a little bit more and we can enjoy more spring-like temperatures.
Yeah, that 91 degrees today, we tied the record. That's summertime heat.
Yeah.
It's too early for that, you know?
Yeah, let's wait on those. But, hopefully spring comes back.
I'm waiting for it. Yep.
All right. Thanks, Mike.